Welcome, business management students. This is Mr. Argueta. This first video is for our leadership online class. I wanted to give you a video to introduce myself, let you know what this class is all about, give you an idea of what the course work will look like, and just answer some general questions for you. So let me start off by introducing myself. I am Mr. Argueta. I am a program director for the business management program here at GNTC. I also have the privilege to teach some of the classes here. My office is located in the Whitfield, Murray County campus, room 638. I am based out of Dalton here. I live in Calhoun. Something about myself, I am originally from Chicago. I was born and raised in the Chicagoland area. Came here in 2010 with my wonderful family. I'll show you a picture of them in just a second. My wife is a fourth grade teacher here in Dalton. My son has started high school and is a freshman in Sonoraville. And my daughter is a freshman in Dalton State College. What else about me? Well, I got my undergrad from Dalton State and my master's degree I completed at Shorter University down in Rome. PhD is in the horizon. Have not decided where to go for that yet, but we'll be doing that probably in the future. Other than that, things I enjoy to do, probably vacation, take some time off, spend it with the family. I'm not really too big of a hobbyist. I don't have a major hobby, but I just enjoy taking time and relax. I am a little on the active side, so I like moving around. I think that's about it for me. Well, let me give you an overview of the course, give you an example of what it is. Oh, let me tell you something about myself that I think is good. I love coffee. I am the Forrest Gump of coffee. My goal is to have one of every type of coffee systems that exist out there. Right now I have a cappuccino maker right behind me, and I have a Keurig. I'm hoping to get an espresso machine and hopefully get maybe a French press or something else. The more I can get, the better I am. So I enjoy a good cup of coffee. So if you're ever in the Dalton area and you have some time, come on by. We'll drink a cup of coffee and talk about business. All right, so the leadership class online, this is how it's structured. You're going to log into your gntc.edu and find a tab up on the top corner called Blackboard. Under Blackboard, you're going to get access to log in with your normal credentials. You'll end up in a page that looks similar to this. Actually, it'll look similar, here we go, to this page. And it's going to give you whatever your courses are. Of course, these are the courses I will be teaching these next 8 weeks. Our course is this leadership one right in the middle. This is what I want you to focus on, this area right here in red. This is where all the work is located, okay? Homepage is where we're at. If there's an announcement, such as this video, or sometimes I post jobs that people send me saying looking for business management professionals like yourself, I'll post it here or in this announcement tab. But this lessons tab is critical. That's where probably 90% of your work is located at. And that's where I want you to worry about. Click on that lessons tab and you're going to get folders that look similar to this. Every week, one of these folders will open up. You will not see all the weeks out there the very first day. Only week 1 will open up. Folders open up on Monday morning at 12 a.m. and they'll close that following Sunday at 11:59 p.m. which means all the work that needs to be completed has to be done within that time period within that week. So if I click on that folder, I'll have access to all the work that needs to be completed for that week. So let me start off with our book. And I think that that's one of the questions many of you have. This class does not, I'll repeat, it does not require a physical book. What it does require is an access code. Now, if you've had business management classes in the past, you're very familiar with the process. But if you have not taken a business management class, and this is one of your first ones, this is how you would access that information. Now, the access codes are not free. You would have to pay for them. You either buy an access code from the library or you log in, go to your chapter 1 folder, and you click on any one of these assignments. that's going to connect you and link your Blackboard with McGraw-Hill, which allows us to sync the grade book, which will give you credit to all the work you've done in McGraw-Hill. That's the easiest way to do it. Now, the advantage we have is that McGraw-Hill gives us 2 free weeks of access, but you have to request them. You have to log in, create an account, link the accounts, do all of that, and then they'll say, would you like 2 free weeks of access? And you say yes if you can't pay for it right away. If you can, I would pay for it right away. You do not want to lose that progress that you have already had. Now, this first tab is a direct link to our McGraw-Hill. This is another way that you can access our class. If you already have an account with McGraw-Hill, you enter your email and you hit begin. But this is our class, Leadership. Make sure my name is there as the instructor. This is the book that we will be using online, and you log in and you go on from there. This Learn Smart orientation, it's a really good video that explains how Learn Smart works. Now, the Learn Smart, it's one of your assignments. It's right here, LS, Chapter 1. What do we mean by leadership? These are questions, and this is how you read the book. Now, the way this is designed is that it highlights those things that I want you to know, and it tests you on those things that I want you to know. Of course, for Chapter 1, these are the 3 assignments you need to complete. Okay? So, going back to week 1, link to the class if you already have an account. If you don't have an account, or if you do, you can go through Chapter 1 in the first assignment. Learn Smart is a video explaining how to use Learn Smart. And then it leads us to the syllabus. This syllabus is extremely important for you to understand. One of the key components of the syllabus that you want to keep an eye on is how you are evaluated, how you are graded, what we're doing to grade you. And in this particular class, 30% of your grade is the Learn Smart we just spoke about. 30% of your grade is also based on your discussions and participation. I will go into greater detail in just a second. 10% of your grade is a final. Now, the final is a comprehensive semester-long final. It's going to go from Chapter 1 to the very last chapter we covered. So please keep that in mind as you're preparing yourself throughout the semester. Don't ignore those older chapters. They will come up in the final. And then the last 35% is based on your weekly quizzes and your homework. So if you have any questions, the syllabus is going to be out there. All the information is there. This is my telephone number if you need to reach me. But the best way to reach me is through my email, largueta@gntc.edu. That's the best way to get a hold of me. Please give me time to answer. I try to reply as soon as possible. If that doesn't work, I think we have about 48 hours or 2 to 3 business days to reply. So be patient with me. If you need immediate assistance, it's better to try to call. All right. So we've done the syllabus. We opened it up. You checked it out. The first thing you need to complete is the syllabus quiz. This syllabus quiz basically tells us, I know how to log in. I know how to use the system. I'm ready to go. If you do not complete the syllabus quiz by Sunday, you will be dropped as a no-show in the class. I cannot help you with that. It automatically drops you. So please, please complete the syllabus quiz. It's simple, true, false, yes and no answers. Nothing very serious about it. All right? Then, of course, you got your 2-chapter work for that week, and this is the one I want to talk to you in a little bit of a detail. Your discussion post. Discussions are very, very important to us, especially me. I read every one of them. I reply to 90% of them, and it's 30% of your overall grade. I'm not so concerned of the word count as I am the quality of work that you give me. I will not credit you for, I agree with your post, great post. You will not get credit. I won't even recognize that as a reply. I will not reply. I will not credit you if your post is a simple, basic sentence. It won't happen. I won't give you credit for that. So I'm forewarning you. I don't know what other instructors you had or other standards they use. These are my standards. I want quality discussions, good, solid paragraph of good information, a good rebuttal. You are required to put your own post and 3 replies. Now, the way I structure it is I usually put up a video, sort of like this, with some updates, recaps, information. If you reply to that video, that will count as one of your 3 replies. All you would then need to do is make sure you reply to 2 other classmates and your original post. Now, one thing that might have changed from other classes is you will not have access to reply to anybody unless you've completed your original post. I'm going to repeat that because I don't want any confusion. You will not be able to reply to any classmate until you have put up your original post. So please be aware of that. Once again, here's some guidelines that would help you understand what a good discussion is. My rule of thumb is I don't necessarily count the words, but I do grade you on the quality of your post. I don't know what you've done in other classes, and I'm not interested. I want a quality post. I'm a stickler about this. This is 30% of your grade. This is how I know you understand the information. This is how I grade you. The other stuff, you probably figured it out by now. But this right here is where I get to interact with you, and I know if you're learning the material. So please, I urge you to take caution with your discussions. All right. That being said, let's get into a little bit of a positive spin here. Every week, as I mentioned, a folder will open, a folder will close on Sunday at 11:59, the next folder a minute later, Monday at 12 a.m., folder 2, folder 3, 4, 5, and 6. We are going to go very fast in this class. There is no time to waste. Week 1, we start off right away with work, so please take advantage of the 2 free weeks McGraw-Hill has given you. All right, guys, as I've mentioned, I want to encourage you that this semester will be fun and try to enjoy the process. It's 8 weeks. We're going to go by super fast, but you're one step closer to graduation. I want to encourage you that, this is all about habits. If you get in there every week and you do your work and you keep that habit, the 8 weeks go by fast. This is done completed. You end up with a passing grade, and we're all happy. So if you need me, feel free to call me, email me, or come by and drink some coffee. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful semester. I hope you had a great summer, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody via email or via discussions. Have a great day. See you later.